We are currently at the midpoint of the Ahsoka series, and truth be told, the series has delivered on most of its hype and expectations. While we await the 5th episode next Tuesday, we look into the future and seek to predict what to expect in the 5th episode. Welcome to Star Wars Deconstructed, students of the Force and acolytes of the galaxy. Whether you're a Jedi, Sith, or somewhere in between, join us today as we bring you the expectations and shocking revelations for the 5th episode of the Ahsoka series. We're right in the middle of Ahsoka's epic journey, and things are getting seriously exciting. And if you haven't caught up on Episode 4, The Fallen Jedi, consider this your spoiler alert. First things first, Episode 5 is coming to theaters. Get ready to mark your calendars because Episode 5 is hitting select theaters soon thanks to GoFobo. That's right, you can catch it on the big screen next Tuesday, September 12th, the same day that it drops on Disney+. And if you're really lucky, you might even snag tickets for the IMAX experience. Now let's talk about why Ahsoka is making waves in the Star Wars universe. While other series like The Mandalorian and Andor have explored the grittier sides of the galaxy, Ahsoka is all about the lightsabers. It's like a nostalgic return to the epic duels we love. But it's not just fan service. Creator Dave Filoni is diving deep into the Force's gray area. Sure, we've got some similar faces like Sabine Hera and the looming Thrawn, but what's truly special is how Ahsoka is exploring the complexities of the Force while giving us some of the most epic lightsaber battles we've ever seen. That rematch between Sabine and Shin? Stunning. But the emotional showdown between Baylon and Ahsoka? That's the real highlight of the series so far. So why is Episode 5 making its way to the big screen? Well, it's all because the episode is gearing up to be Ahsoka's most epic adventure yet. And the biggest reason for the hype? The return of none other than Anakin Skywalker himself, played by the fantastic Hayden Christensen. Episode 4 left us hanging on a massive cliffhanger, and it's like opening a treasure chest of Star Wars possibilities. With Ahsoka and Sabine separated and poor Sabine in the clutches of Baylon, the anticipation is building. We're on the edge of our seats wondering where Ahsoka will take these iconic characters. And let's not forget the excitement of Ahsoka and Anakin reuniting after all this time. But that's not all. The episode is getting the grand cinematic treatment, which means we're in for a visual feast. And here's a safe bet for you. We're likely to witness Thrawn's live-action debut in this upcoming episode. And who knows, we might even get a glimpse of Ezra Bridger. It's like a Star Wars fan's dream come true. Next, let's talk about the mysterious world between worlds. Episode 4 has it that Ahsoka found herself in this enigmatic space, and it's here that we could witness some jaw-dropping moments. This is also where Anakin himself reached out to Ahsoka. But that's not all. Apart from the reconnection, we will possibly see Anakin lead Ahsoka on the path of introspection and reflection. Ahsoka could catch glimpses of herself in various stages of her life. Imagine seeing her in her late teens, rocking that maroon outfit from the Clone Wars. And then there's Ahsoka in her iconic white robes. It's like a journey through her own history, and it's hinted that different actresses will be taking on the role to match the different eras of her story. And there is a possibility, which we can't confirm yet, that Ashley Eckstein, the voice behind Ahsoka, will be voicing the younger version. To add to the intrigue, Ahsoka apparently has different production codenames for these eras, adding an extra layer of mystery to this already tantalizing rumor. Another character that might take center stage in Episode 5 is the former Jedi Baylon. We know this from an interview that Screen Rant had with the late Ray Stevenson earlier in the year. The seasoned actor who played Baylon in Ahsoka had this to say. Maybe he's unique, some catalyst that upsets the apple cart, that sparks off and fires, and yet is meandering through a journey that is colliding and causing reactions. These layers for an actor to be given, do we really need to know yet? It's more about the journey, isn't it? And they are sometimes like catalysts. They're thrown into this thing as a catalyst, and the reaction that comes out is an effervescent spectacle. Or then there's another meandering of what's going on, what is their mission, are they working for them? Not really. What's driving them is the exciting thing about playing this character. It's not one or the other. When you see Baylon actually get to meet Thrawn, you wonder if it's the first time or last time. What's going on again? Hang on, what's the dynamic here? That's another thing that the fans will discover. From the interview, Stevenson describes Baylon as a catalyst within the story, suggesting that he's someone who sets things in motions, perhaps unintentionally. But so far in that series, we have only seen Baylon work as a mercenary for Morgan Elsbeth, so it seems probable that the 5th episode will introduce the series of events that will allow Baylon's actions to create reactions and chaos in the narrative, which will likely have a far-reaching impact on other characters in the overall plot. Furthermore, Stevenson mentions that Baylon and Shin Hati, played by Ivana Sakno, are not easily categorized as working for a specific side or faction. They seem to have their own motives and agenda, making them intriguing wildcards in the larger narrative. But as far as we have seen, they seem to be working for Morgan Elsbeth to ensure the return of Grand Admiral Thrawn. This means that the very unraveling of Baylon and Shin Hati's agenda will happen real soon, and the most likely place for us to see this is in the 5th episode. The mention of Baylon meeting Thrawn adds another layer of complexity to the character. It raises questions about their relationship, whether it's their first encounter or if there's a history between them. This meeting, which is most likely to occur in Episode 5, could potentially reveal crucial details about both Baylon's past and Thrawn's intentions, adding depth to the storyline. There's this intriguing tidbit about Ian S. Takahashi, an underwater cinematographer, being listed on IMDb for the show. Now that's got us all wondering, why would you need an underwater cinematographer in the Star Wars universe? Well, the plot thickens when you see that Ian's work is credited as directed by none other than Dave Filoni, with Qui Tran as the director of photography. Now here's where the speculation begins. While it could be just a routine listing because Dave Filoni is the showrunner, what if it's actually accurate? If that's the case, it might mean that Episode 5 is going to take us below the waves. Imagine Ahsoka and her crew exploring underwater worlds, or perhaps engaging in some epic underwater battles. But there's more to consider. If Episode 5 does indeed feature underwater scenes, it could open up a whole new dimension to the story. Perhaps we'll uncover hidden mysteries beneath the surface of the Star Wars galaxy, encountering new species, or even witnessing a thrilling underwater showdown. Rumors are swirling that Ahsoka will be experiencing alternate visions of her life, and they are seriously turning the Star Wars universe on its head. One of the most jaw-dropping possibilities is the idea that Ahsoka could have been the one to take on Anakin Skywalker on Mustafar, not Obi-Wan Kenobi. Picture this, Anakin sporting the same ominous costume he wore during that tragic duel in Revenge of the Sith. It's a mind-boggling concept and is bound to get fans buzzing with anticipation. According to some speculations, these visions might all be leading to a pivotal moment in Ahsoka's story, something that had to happen to shape her and the Skywalkers' destinies. There's even talk of two different versions of the fight being shot. One where Anakin kills Kenobi, which could set the stage for Ahsoka and Kenobi facing off against Darth Vader, and another where Kenobi just becomes a pile of clothes, vanishing into the Force. The possibilities are truly mind-bending. But it doesn't stop there. Ahsoka is set to witness other visions during these sequences. For instance, if she had taken down Thrawn and Ezra Bridger didn't need to use the Purrgil, it seems Ahsoka's destiny would have remained the same. The lesson here seems to be that no matter what she sees in these visions, she can't change her destiny. Instead, she must embrace it. And there you have it, as we eagerly await Episode 5 of Ahsoka, filled with its mind-bending visions and unexpected twists. One thing is certain, the Star Wars universe continues to expand and amaze us. Ahsoka's journey promises to challenge our understanding of destiny and the Force itself, and we're here for every thrilling moment. So whether you're watching it on the big screen or from the comfort of your home, may the Force be with you as we delve deeper into Ahsoka's story. Get ready for shocking revelations, epic duels, and a journey that will leave us all on the edge of our seats. Until then, may your lightsabers stay ignited and your excitement for the Star Wars galaxy burn as brightly as ever. If you enjoyed this video, remember to subscribe to the channel and watch the next one.